Hi Pisces, welcome. My name's Michelle. This is Gypsy Insights Tarot, and this is your midweek bonus read. Pisces, let's take a look at your energy here. This is for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And while I'm meditating on the cards and putting down this reading, please do take a moment to press that like button. Hype me if you have that available, and please do subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to have you guys. And a quick reminder that I am open for business when it comes to personal readings and coaching sessions. Ways that you can find me: Gypsy Insights Tarot on Etsy, ETSY. Plug me into Google or look in the box below. Okay, Pisces, let's get your reading down here. And let's take a look and see what you're dealing with. Midweek bonus here for Pisces. All right. Oh, the Ace of Cups. Now, there's a healing energy at this. There's a lot of potential for healing. Midweek. Okay. Now, we also have the Emperor. And this is being the authority in your own life, coming with a lot of responsibility. So taking responsibility for things that you've done, not blame shifting. There's energy around this of acceptance, of playing a part in something which has become a burden. Taking responsibility for that is part of the healing. It's part of the clearing of the energy around you this week, Pisces. And we also have this energy of the Empress. Oh, I love that. Now, this is an energy of beauty, of course. Here's the thing. We've got the Emperor and the Empress. This is equal. So if there's something that's around you, something that hasn't been working, it feels very much like having one person. Here's the thing. One person taking more responsibility than the other. Whereas I feel it's more equal. There's balance here. But it feels like what you need to do here, Pisces, to make life more agreeable, more enjoyable, is to find the beauty and joy in every experience. Okay. Now we have the Six of Pentacles. Every blessing that you give will eventually be returned to you. Okay. Interesting. This feels like a very heavy kind of reading here, Pisces. It's more than midweek energy for you. I feel that this is very much long-lasting. This is the beginning. My spirit guide is coming in with this beginning of very deep personal healing for you. And it's something that you're going to learn a lot from. But at times, it may be what you gain back from it may be something that you don't quite find in the moment, but find later on. I hope that makes sense. Meaning it may take a little bit longer for you to find the reward in what you're experiencing or what you have recently experienced. Yeah. Now, when it comes to your morning, we've got strength. Yeah, for a lot of you, it's finding the strength to get up in the morning. I feel that some of my Pisces out there need something very much as something that is a motivator for you to get up in the morning. Whatever that means to you, it feels like, when you first open your eyes, imagining something that you want to achieve that day so that you get up. I'm not going to lie here, Pisces. I feel like there could be a little bit of inertia or inactivity that you may be struggling with midweek. And it's an energy here of you needing to propel yourself up out of bed, but you need to have something that gets you up, you know. You're healing, absolutely, but it's going to take some time for sure. For a lot of you, you're beating yourself up about something that happened in the past. You are taking responsibility for that, but you know, it's a heavy burden, it's a heavy responsibility, but it's one that you have to accept. And you are going to heal from this, but you have to let this healing energy flow through you. 3 of Cups. Yeah, for a lot of my Pisces, you may be spending some time with girlfriends, or you know, if you're male, whoever your friends are there, male or female. Getting out there, experiencing just some joyful times here with friends. You know, getting out, getting up in the morning, going off, having a coffee. For some of you, you're meeting new friends this week. That's going to be really good for you. People of like mind. It could be in your local area. People that you meet unexpectedly but become very good friends. And we also have the 5 of Wands. Yeah. This is about finding peace with those around you. For some of my Pisces, you have been experiencing a lot of disharmony with people around you, but the energy is shifting, the energy is changing, and now you're starting to see, rather than see your world as one in which there's a lot of conflict, drama, and it's almost like you've needed that in the past to get yourself up out of bed, because you've carried the heavy weight of responsibility around you. Pisces, you've sometimes needed that to get out of bed, but here it feels like that's over, it's ending. There's a healing energy here. There's release, there's an acceptance of things that are no longer around you, you know, and now you're starting to see the value, the reward of what you've experienced recently. Some of you, you've had to make some tough decisions. You may have more time in the day. You may be able to get out more, experience new friendships. And life is becoming a lot more peaceful. But you're also healing. It could be the healing, the loss of a relationship. It could be really anything. Pisces, but it feels very much like finding peace in your world. Now, no one's perfect, of course, Pisces. Everyone deals with stuff in their life which, you know, we feel we could be a little bit messy, that there could have been some drama that I'm picking up here. But through drama, through experiencing conflict in our lives, we learn. We evolve. But you can't do that if you don't detect or admit any imperfections or wrongdoing. So Spirit is kind of asking you to, rather than feeling like you've erred or you're judging yourself, for perhaps mistakes that you feel you've made, whether they're mistakes or not, I can't tell, but it does feel like you're learning, you're evolving from beating yourself up every day about mistakes of the past. You're learning to not judge yourself. You're learning to trust yourself. For some of my Pisceans, you've been berating or insulting yourself. But Spirit wants you to look honestly at yourself here. Because I do think that if any kind of decision that you've made in the recent past where you've treated yourself or others fairly, you won't have any kind of social discomfort, if that makes sense, guys. But if you choose to know the right thing to do but do something else anyway, you could be making amends. I'll give you for instance, Pisces. Let's say you have a social media account and you've put out something that you feel like was a mistake and you want to withdraw it. You can, make amends, apologize, course correct. If there has been any social or emotional discomfort arising from anything that you've put out into the world, take responsibility for that, accept it, apologize, and you'll be fine. That will lessen the drama here. But first you have to make sure that you accept the appropriate amount of blame here. You're not it's like balance, it's accept the part where you do have blame. Here's the thing, it's very topsy-turvy here, Pisces. It's a very confusing reading for me because I feel that I'm speaking to a Pisces here who blames themselves for things that are not their fault, but doesn't blame themselves for the things that are, and so however that resonates in your life, it's like turning the page, turning over, and not blaming yourself for things that are you're not to blame for, but in equal measure making sure that you do take responsibility for anything that has caused conflict in your life in the past, in which partially was your fault. You apportion the right amount of blame there, but nobody's perfect here, so you can't just say like, oh, I had no part in something, because I feel that I'm talking about a Pisces who has, it's become very common for people to look for others to blame. Yes, but for you, I think you have to make an honest assessment of your own actions and behaviors, Pisces. Yes? So relax, take some deep breaths, and then you're readying yourself for Spirit to come in to show you where you have truly erred and to show you how to remedy those errors. And with kindness and compassion for yourself and everyone concerned, allow Spirit to illuminate what has been hidden and show you how to make amends. Yes. Possibly with a group of friends or a series of people in your life that perhaps you have. This is a difficult one, guys. It really is. It's very difficult because I really sense that there's a Pisces out there that does not want to see their part in it. But in order for this to really be healed, there has to be an acceptance of the part that a Pisces played in something that would cause drama in their lives, and once they do that, I feel like there can be really things coming more into alignment here. What do I resist feeling right now? Yeah, that's what in this reading, I'm really feeling a resistance around you, Pisces. It's been like pulling teeth, this energy. We have to feel it first to heal it. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered, and some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. So allow yourself to feel this wave, let it move through you, no matter how long it lasts, then release it back into the ocean. Feel it, heal it, enjoy the sweet freedom within your soul. Yeah. So you have to feel the full emotion here, Pisces. If there are people around you that you feel compelled to argue with at this time, if you felt like you have called people out, caused drama with, because you have been holding or resisting, or you feel like they're not understanding you, you feel like they're not, they're feeling, they don't know how you feel, or you feel like they don't know how you feel. Try not to cause drama here because of how you're feeling. I'm really getting a sense here of a Pisces who is feeling an enormous amount of pain right now. Feeling very emotional and could be quite triggered by people around them. It's about making amends with people around you here and coming together and feeling a level of support, you know. If you have kind of gone through some disagreements recently, or you've been perhaps not acting your best self, you know, show compassion for the pain that you've been experiencing, and then if you have to reach out and, no one's perfect, if you have to reach out and rebalance the energy, make amends, you'll know. I feel that you can heal this, you can. But first you have to understand that if you put out energy that attracts conflict, you are going to receive it back, you know. Especially because I feel like you're feeling a lot of pain right now, Pisces, but it's coming out as anger, revenge, that kind of thing, blame. I feel for you, Pisces, I really do. I think that you have to let this energy out, but do so in a way which is not causing hurt to others. You know, they say hurt people, right? So you're feeling so much hurt at the moment, Pisces, you may have a tendency to act out in some way, but Spirit is saying, you know, let this healing energy flow through you, and then make amends for anyone that you've perhaps caused conflict with during this time when you've been feeling this great pain. Yeah, I feel called to get one more card for you, because this does feel like, won't be for everyone, of course, but let's see. Yeah, staying focused. Yeah. It's very important right now to, while you've been experiencing this pain, to have a reason to focus in the morning, to get up and to focus your course on a goal, a directive. Keep your eye on the big picture. Yes, hold the course of what it is that you want from the future. Let this energy pass, flow through you, and stay focused firmly on what it is that you want in the future. You may want to focus on a goal of yours, perhaps starting a business. Some of you may want to move. Focus your energy there. And do try to make things less dramatic with people around you, especially at this time when you need to take time to heal. Alright, I'm going to leave it there, Pisces. Wish you all the very best. Please do take care. If you'd like a personal reading or coaching, please do reach out. You can get me down below, Gypsy Insights Tarot on Etsy, ETSY, or you can plug me into Google. You'll find me there as well. And don't forget to like, share me on your social media. Please do hype if you have that available. It gives me a great boost there. Support my channel. And please do subscribe if you haven't done so yet, Pisces. Thank you so much. Please take care and bye for now.